All right, I'm looking at another deluxe waffle. Now, you may be thinking this doesn't look like the deluxe waffle you did this week, and that's true, because I got a message from Mr. Waffle, who is the creator of the game, who said that only 0.4% of wafflers achieved 5 stars in last week's deluxe waffle, which is number 95, this one, and thought it could be an interesting one to attempt from the archive, and so I thought, yeah, that does sound interesting. So one that a lot of people had trouble with. And so this is last week's deluxe waffle. If you're not familiar with waffle, it's like Wordle on a grid. We're gonna swap letters around. The yellow and the green mean the same thing as they do in normal Wordle. And we're trying to do it in 20 swaps or less and have 5 swaps remaining. That's how you get 5 stars. And I'm gonna add some letters on the grid over there after the fact so that you can kind of see what I'm thinking, but I can't see those. So if you're wondering why there's a letter written in on top of something and I don't see it, it's because I can't see it. So those are added in After Effects. So that's about all we need to know. So I'm gonna look at the middle ones first with all the greens. This is interesting. Brioche is what I'm thinking across here. You know, we only have the one H. I'm tempted to just put the H up there, but I also, you know, am a little bit hesitant because I know that a lot of people had trouble with this one last week. So brioche is what I'm thinking. There is only the one H, I think, so I might move that up there, but I'm gonna look at a couple of these others first. What is this? S something, AW. Slaw or C word. No, that wouldn't work. Staward? No, there's no R. ELD. Man, I don't know. What would be T or L is what I'm thinking. I mean, you can't have the H, obviously, and otherwise it's got to be another vowel, like C something. Seaweed with 2 E's. Seaweed is what I'm thinking there. Okay, but how many E's do we have available? We have 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 E's, so that would use 2 of the available E's. Okay, well, it's possible. Now this is gonna be FR feels like the most likely thing to put there. Or L, FL. Lit something, FL or FR is what I'm thinking. I don't know, I kind of like brioche, but I guess, I mean, there's no reason to move it yet. If we think that's what it is, it's not gonna help us much because we know what's down here, I think. So it's not gonna be super helpful. Now this here, there is an N, so it could be and something, or it could be ENT. Accent. No, that's too not enough letters. All right, let's look up here because there's the F and there's a B in this top word and an O. So there's only so many things that could be. If we put the B at the beginning, B something. OA would be good. FOA, faux. But then, if the O isn't here, where's the O gonna go? I don't like it at the beginning, and AO isn't good. Buffalo. I think it's buffalo. Do we have another F? Yes, we have another F. Buffalo. Oh man, that's the only F and the only B. I'm tempted to try that because that's gonna help a lot. I'm gonna go for the B. I think the B, even if it's not buffalo, I think there's a good chance the B goes at the beginning. Yes, okay. This is the only F we have available. It's gonna be buffalo, isn't it? Okay, now do we have any other O's? I think that's the only O. Okay, I'm gonna go for the O. Okay, and now we know that this word starts with O. That's gonna be super helpful. Buffalo. Well, how many U's do we have? Maybe we can move the U too. That's the only U, okay. We'll move the U, buffalo, all right. What about the L? Do we have more than one L? We only have one L as well, okay. We're gonna go ahead and do buffalo. There we go, all right. Very nice. I still think brioche here. I'm gonna move the H. I'm going for it. Now we have a few R's, so I'm not gonna do that yet. But we've got B something B here, which is very interesting. B, and it could be an E. We can only have one E in the word, though. I think we only have one E to use in the outer thing, other than the greens that are already there, obviously. Bab something. And the I, there is an I, and it can't be second or fourth, so it's down here. Basic. I don't know. Oh, this is a T down here. Look at that. Was that like that before, or did we? No, I think we moved the T in there, didn't we? So there, the T is down here. ATE. Something 8. But I think it's FE. No, FA, or it could be FA or FR. We can't do the L anymore. Frigate with a G. That could be. I don't hate that. Okay. And I still don't know what this one is, but okay. What about over here? The O. Oh, and there's a D and an R. We could do a double D, otherwise we could do a D at the end, but we can't put an E there. Right, because we're using 2 E's for seaweed, and the other E is yellow here, so it has to be in the column or the row. So we can't put an E, so it's probably not ED, unless it's DID. Overdid. That's pretty good, there's a V there. Overdid. Man, I like that, but do I like it enough to move the V? I don't know. I'm tempted. Or do I move the D down? I'm gonna move the D. Okay. So, I think, but I don't want to move the I yet because, I could move the V. It's overdid. Well, we know the R goes up here, but there are multiple R's, and the Y doesn't go here. So let's wait on the Y. Moving the Y. A brioche, seaweed. Still thinking frigate. Now we could do ED here though. We could do ED, T something D. It almost has to be. Not necessarily. It could be A or I guess. But we've also got A and R here, so if the E's going there, EAT, treated? I think treated is really good. I like, and if that's the case, then these two can swap. Okay, so clearly this is an E. Well, no, because this E could be in the, no, if it's in the column, it would be this one that's yellow, wouldn't it? The first one, so it has to be over here. So it's treated then. I mean, it's REATED. What else can come at the beginning? It's treated. So one of the T's goes down here. The E goes over here. R up there. R here. If it's frigate, the R goes there. I'm going for it. I'm gonna move the T down here. And I think these two swap. Okay, very nice, very nice. All right, and then a T here and a G, and I still don't know what's going on up here, but we'll get there. So this is, I mean, the I is down here, clearly. SIT, babysit, it's babysit. Okay, so we move the A because it's the only A we have. We move the Y because it's the only Y we have, and now we need to move an I into here. This needs to be an R and an E. Overdid, yes, so the I goes down here. Oh, let's just swap. Right. This needs to be an I though. We have two I's. This is an E. Okay, so we can swap those two, very nice. Now we only have the one E left, so we'll move it over here for seaweed. This is, there's only the one T. We'll move the G in there, I think. Well, the R we think is brioche, so let's move the R up here. And then frigate, there we go. And then we just have to swap these two. Ancient, of course. All right, 5 swaps remaining. Perfect score. Look at that. Perfect. Phenomenal. I like the little sayings it gives you when you get it. Those are always fun. And then if you don't know the meaning of any of the words, we can scroll down and get them here. Interesting thing about buffalo is you can make a sentence with just a bunch of buffaloes. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. I'll leave a link to the video on my other channel that I made a couple years ago about that in case you're curious. Link up there in the corner and in the description. But here you go. There's the definitions for all the words. Very cool. All right, well, this was last week's Deluxe Waffle. Let me know how you did with it if you did it last week. If not, go into the archive and you can do it. Well, it's probably too late now because it's the end of the video and you've already watched me solve it. But anyways, if you did it before, let me know how it went for you. And if you're just following along with me, let me know which word you saw before me and which word I was trying to do that you thought maybe was gonna be wrong. It turned out to be right. And of course, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles.
How are you actually doing this without the modern things that we had?
Yeah, not even be able to, trigonometry and calculating your angles and all that stuff that we're used to doing, yeah.
Yeah, and it brings up the question of like, what is education?
And idled and hired. Wow, cacti and chica. Okay, I think that works. All right, so we're back to the beginning now. Oh, it's not umps. Oh no, I should have done the umps. Okay. Okay, good. So now we know that the spangram goes from left to right. HT isn't there, that's not bad. This could be a G then. Gadget, okay, there we go. Now we're on the right track, yep. Be droid, I think. Oh, it's not droid.